Now we invite you to enter into a spirit of meditation and contemplation as we deepen into our service and our time together and share our opening words. After all the years of spiritual work, I've realized this, that everything and everyone is precious beyond words. Everything and everyone is holy. And the point of our being on this sweet planet is to be of service to all of it. And when we understand this truth in our bones, joy fills our hearts. Now I would like to invite Ken to come forward and light the chalice, which is a symbol of the spark of life that lives in each and every one of us. Again, as we deepen into the service, I invite you into a spirit of meditation as we share these chalice lighting words in honor of that spark of life in each of us. If you pour a handful of salt into a cup of water, the water becomes undrinkable. But if you pour the salt into a river, people can continue to draw the water to cook, wash, and drink. The river is immense, and it has the capacity to receive, embrace, and transform. When our hearts are small, our understanding and compassion are limited, and we suffer. We can't accept or tolerate others and their shortcomings, and we demand that they change. But when our hearts expand, these same things don't make us suffer anymore. We have a lot of understanding and compassion and can embrace others. We accept others as they are, and then they have a chance to transform. As we begin to focus in on Zen art, I double-checked, that's what we decided to call it. Art Zen. All right. By the second service, I'm going to know exactly what we're doing today. So this brief middle reading is an expression of Zen practice. This may or may not be a practice that belongs deep in the hearts of any of us, but it's certainly one that's been influential in our world. And here's a little bit about Zen practice. Zen practice is not clarifying conceptual distinctions, but throwing away one's preconceived views and notions and the sacred texts and all the rest, and piercing through all the layers of coverings which cover the spring of self behind them. To our pulpit, Andrea is an artist from way back, a musician and a lover of life, and blesses us with music here at the UU. And you might or might know that I first got to know Andrea shortly after she was born. Just kidding. Seems that way. When she was in my performance art company with Lola Huey of blessed memory and others in our community. And so I told Andrea, from that point forward, I just take credit for all her accomplishments. So you can really thank me later, because she's quite a gift to the world and to us. Please welcome Andrea.
So I like to do a lot of different things, so kind of had a hard time, like, what should I focus on for this? And I didn't even know for sure until last night, but anyway, I thought I would just start out talking about CSI, I call it. What does that mean? Create, share, and inspire. So these, few years ago, I was brainstorming. I'm like, I need a guiding light. You know, I'm trying to do so many things. So I chose these 3 words to help me on my path. So, inspire. Whether or not I inspire people, that is out of my control. But what is in my control is paying attention to what inspires me. So I'm very inspired by nature, community, amazing people, and creating the creative process. Sharing, I look at that as when I'm teaching art or music, performing, anytime you're sharing your gifts with the world, I view that as sharing. And creating, it's my personal favorite. Creating, making something that didn't exist before you came along. So these are my words that I live by. And last year I opened an art studio with a friend, Molly McLean. It's called Blue Sky Bismarck. I moved away from Bismarck as soon as I could after I graduated high school. Like, I need to get out to the city, the big city of Minneapolis. But when I moved back, I found a new appreciation for this place. And one thing that I really loved were the big skies here. So with Blue Sky Bismarck, I think of that like the good things about being in this place. So one art series I've started doing at Blue Sky is called Art Zen. So this is something I'm still developing, but it's brought me a lot of joy. So what I do is I start the class with a meditation, and then we do 5 or so minutes of journaling just to for people's own benefit. That's something that really helps me kind of clear out my mind and just process things. And then we do some kind of art or maker activity that I guide. So one of which is I'm doing in a couple weeks, it's a wire tree pendant class. So they end up looking something like this. You can come take a closer look later. But anyway, I thought I would just kind of walk you through. I have a tree meditation. So if you'd like to just get comfortable in your chairs, we're going to relax for just a few minutes. Okay. Close your eyes. Sit tall with a straight back and relax your shoulders. Release any tension that may be residing there. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Root the base of your spine into the chair. Imagine your legs as long roots that stretch and reach for nutrients in the soil to nourish your body. Wiggle your toes. Then imagine that energy slowly traveling up your feet and ankles, into your calves, knees, thighs, until you reach the base of your spine. This is the base of your tree. Feel strength there, for this supports the rest of your body. Continue moving up your trunk to the area below and up to your belly button. Think of your life and the things that bring you joy. Maybe it's a good meal, creating something, spending time with loved ones. Take a moment to bask in the light of the moments that have made you feel bliss, pleasure, and happiness. Next, we move from the center of the belly button to just below the breastbone, or the gut. You are flooded with self-love. You feel confident. You know what is best for yourself. You feel a sense of strength and peace. The love for yourself overflows up into your heart. You also feel powerful love for others. Compassion and kindness beam out of you. You feel open, healthy, and happy, wanting to share this love with the world. As you travel through your throat, you feel love, truth, and compassion resonating in you. As you reach your head and mind, you feel a sense of balance. You are aware of yourself and your surroundings. Stop and listen to any sounds in the room. Notice the warm air on your skin. Breathe in and out. Think about how you feel right now. Lastly, notice the crown of your head. Imagine it being connected to the sun. Your body feels aligned. Stretch your body just a little bit taller. Think of how you will continue to grow as long as you are alive. Breathe. Roll your shoulders in circles a few times. Nice big circles. Breathe in, stretching it as long as you can, and exhale. You feel peace. You feel love. And feel free to open your eyes whenever you are ready. So, I don't meditate as much as I would like to, but it brings me a lot of joy to get to this place, to write meditations, to lead, and to help people get to a relaxing state. And I think that's really important to bring to people, especially when they're trying something new, like an art project, or, I truly believe everyone is an artist, and I want to help people find that part of themselves. So if I can make them feel very relaxed and comfortable, and create a welcoming environment, I think it'll be that much more effective. So, let's see. And then I would offer in the class some questions for journaling time, like, What makes you feel strong like a tree? What makes you feel grounded in your life? What were your memories of bliss, pleasure, and happiness you thought of during the meditation? What is something you were reaching for or growing towards, or something you're trying to manifest in your life? So just creating a space where people can reflect on these things, because sometimes when life is so crazy, you don't always take time to just sit down and write that down or even think about it. So I like to tie that in with, and then move on to the art or craft. So yeah, I like, this is something that brings me joy that I'm planning to continue to do. I'll be offering these Art Zen classes at least once or twice a month at Blue Sky. And if you want any more information on those, we have a Facebook page, or you can come talk to me afterwards. So.
The wheels of time keep turning around as the rivers cut and weave through the ground. Life keeps on pushing ahead, just like you said. Well, sometimes it feels it won't end. Need a change, want to send a message to what may be. I need to know, I want to see what is to come, what will become of this time. The wheels of time keep turning around as the rivers cut and weave through the ground. Life keeps on pushing ahead, just like you said. For other times I'm just standing still, not thinking of my next meal, just taking it in with the good, now with the bad, just like I should. The wheels of time keep turning around as the rivers cut and weave through the ground. Life keeps on pushing ahead, just like you said. Ooh, ooh,
Believe in a love that is being stored up for you like an inheritance, and have faith that in this love there is a strength and a blessing so large you can travel as far as you wish without having to step outside it. Thank you for being together. We invite you to stay for treats provided by Dennis and Susan Lyon and conversation provided by all, or your own quiet if that's what you need. Thanks for being together. Special, special thanks to our sound people for making it possible for us to move the air and hear each other in the very same place. So, thank you. Namaste.